What's going on? Brian Tong here, and welcome to the Apple Byte for everything good and bad inside the world of Apple. And the iPhone 8 is still getting all the hype, even though we're about 4 months away from any announcement after iPhone leaker Benjamin Geskin posted a quick video of an alleged iPhone 8 dummy model in hand. Now, it's a better look at what the next flagship iPhone might look like, and he also included 2 really clean pics of it. Now, new renders by Apple iDesigner show us how clean it may look, and again, these are all based on purported schematics that have leaked out. The latest batch of designs have moved away from the rear Touch ID design that might have been an option, but again, none of this is official, but you can bet it's pretty much going to look just like this. Now, photos claiming to show the molds of Apple's 2017 iPhone lineup could give us a potential look at the relative sizes of the rumored devices. From left to right, you can see the iPhone 7s Plus, the 8, and then the 7s. Now, the iPhone 8 is smacked in the middle and is expected not to be too much bigger than the 7s due to its bezel-less design, a la the Samsung Galaxy S8. Now, in past years, leaked parts have started showing up in May, but the lack of them could indicate that the next iPhone will be releasing later in the year, as some reports have claimed. Guess what? We will see. All right, the iPhone 8 isn't even out, but if you want to hear a bunk rumor for the week, some Korean outlets like The Investor are already reporting on the iPhone 9 screen sizes. Now, I won't repeat them, but here, let's guess. It will probably look a lot like this. So stop, you guys. You know what? You're getting a bad apple. Like, come on, too early. Now, I think everyone who watches this show knows that I love the iPad Pro, and wooden-style cases for the rumored 10.5-inch iPad Pro have been revealed by, guess who? Benjamin Geskin. Now, they feature standard cutouts for the Lightning port and 4 speaker grills, but the microphone is in a new spot at the top center of the backside, like the current 9.7-inch iPad Pro, and the new design trend for Apple in 2017, a vertically aligned rear camera. Geskin also released CAD images and renderings based on the model that case manufacturers are receiving from the factory. The renderings and these dummy models still show off a slight bezel on the edges, but at the shorter top and bottom bezels, they could still accommodate a home button. Now, we are expecting to see new MacBook Pros and MacBooks at the Worldwide Developers Conference, but we could be surprised with the announcement of the new 10.5-inch iPad Pro and possibly Apple's first Siri-based smart speaker as well. But we all know WWDC is where Apple software has a chance to shine, and I've been begging for something more from iOS 11, specifically with the iPad. I know you have too. Now, maybe Apple should hire Federico Viticci of Mac Stories and Sam Beckett, who collaborated to give us iOS 11 with drag and drop functionality. The concept iOS 11 features moving pictures from one app to another by dragging and dropping. It also incorporates a shelf that holds onto things you've copied, like you can access them later and add to other documents or apps. You can move text from one document and then drag it directly onto your Reminders app. And what about a Finder interface to navigate and handle files? Like, this would be an iOS like no other, and that's a good thing. Now, we'll see what Apple can come up with, and I'm always hopeful for WWDC, but they're also going to have to compete with this, the new Surface Pro for 2017. Now, the new high-end model with Kaby Lake processors is 1.7 times faster than Apple's current A9X chip, but that could change soon. And the new Surface Pro brings 35% more battery life with 13.5 hours of juice. The new Surface Pen has been improved as well to support tilt like the Apple Pencil already has. So I'm personally invested and waiting to see what Apple can do to really amp up the iPad Pro. Don't let us down, because I don't want any sad apples. All right, in tech coming to Apple in the future, Thunderbolt has been on Apple devices from the beginning thanks to an Intel and Apple partnership. Now Intel is pushing for mainstream adoption by releasing the protocol specification to the industry under a non-exclusive royalty-free license. Intel plans to integrate Thunderbolt 3 into future CPUs, and that new all-in-one design will take up less space on a Mac or PC's logic board and reduce power consumption, since you won't need a dedicated Thunderbolt controller. Now, there's no set timeline when that will happen yet, but the new design will help extend battery life while having a standard that supports power, USB, DisplayPort, HDMI, and VGA in a single connection. And I know what you're thinking, Dongleville. All right, a new report from Digitimes claims Apple is already set for a trial production of the next generation of display technology. It's MicroLED. Now, MicroLED is a microscopic version of standard LEDs that's even brighter and more power efficient than current OLED displays. They claim Apple is making a small volume of micro-LED devices this year. We probably won't see them in the Apple Watch, but the Apple Watch is expected to be the first device in Apple's lineup that will eventually make the switch to micro-LED. All right, let's get to our winners from our Injustice 2 game codes giveaway. I asked for your clever character names meet the tech world, and congrats first goes out to Imam Mahmood, who hit me with everything he got on Twitter, from Aptrocitus to El Capitan Cold and Garage Bane, which cracked me up. Now, he earned the Ultimate Edition game code on email. Moon's Chat gets the Standard Edition code with the Just Steve League. You get it? Yeah, I do. And the Dark Side code goes to Nicholas Flores, who made this one that made me giggle. All right, thanks to everyone who entered. And if you didn't win, go out and get the game, because it would really be an injustice if you didn't. All right, that's going to do it for this week. You can email us at theapplebite@cnet.com or tweet me at Brian Tong. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch y'all next time for another Bite of the Apple.